Yeah, Splash Bro Sam here with another episode of Splash Bro Sports. As you guys know, we're here to deliver the most waviest sports content on the internet. Today, we're going to be continuing on our play-in coverage. Tonight or tomorrow, actually, we have the Pelicans versus the Thunder 9-10 matchup out there in the West. The winner of that matchup will go on to face the loser of tonight's matchup in the other game for the Lakers and the Timberwolves. So got a good game on our hands. I know right now the Pelicans, if I'm not mistaken, are favored by like 5.5 points or so. Up in the air, they don't have Jose Alvarado, obviously no Zion either. And with OKC, as you know, they are a young team, very dependent on SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who pretty much is averaging over 30 points a game for them. Now, they are going to be promising in years to come. Obviously, they're going to get Chet Holmgren back next year. You got Josh Giddey out there, who, is pretty nasty with the ball. He does his thing. But they're the 10 seed. I don't know how they're going to fare off against the Pelicans. Pelicans got CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas. So, they might not be healthy and full, but they still got some of their pieces there to, help guide them and help push them in the right direction. Honestly, I think it's going to be a good game. I'm not too sure how I feel. I don't know if the Thunder wind up covering the 5 points or if the Pelicans wind up advancing or covering. I do think the Pelicans do advance, though. I think they beat the Thunder to then go on to play the Timberwolves. I think that tonight the Lakers take care of business, and because of that, now the Lakers clinch up the seventh seed. Then now with the eighth seed, Timberwolves versus Pelicans, I feel like that's going to happen on Thursday night. We should see what happens, but it's a lot to look forward to in the Western Conference. A lot of parity, there's a lot of 500 ball going on, and besides that, a lot of teams just hovering over around each other. A lot of teams pretty much finished over the 500 marker, but it's the NBA playoffs. Everything's 0-0 now, so it's back to square one. And what we did in the regular season, it counts, but doesn't really mean anything. Now everything's been set to 0-0, and it's one game at a time. Everything's going to be slowing down, so just want to see how it goes. Ultimately, though, I do think CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram show up tomorrow and show out. And with that being said, I think them two kind of like overpower anything that SGA would do. He does average 30 and he is a walking 30 piece, but it's just a matter of they have, more weapons on that other side. So God forbid they had Zion. News came out today. They don't think Zion will even be ready to come back for the playoffs. So there's that as well. They're going to be undermanned now. In regards to this matchup, whoever finishes in the eighth seed, they'll play the Nuggets in the first round. Nuggets, they were very stacked during the regular season. Towards the end of the season, they did let their foot off the gas a little bit. They lost some key games and also some games that they should have won, obviously. But, that didn't go in their favor. They still finished the number one seed, so they'll be facing whoever finishes in eighth. And like I said, I do believe it's going to be the Pelicans. Let's see how it goes. And another tricky situation might be who's not to say with the Timberwolves. They lose tonight. Now they got to play the winner, and I think it's going to be Pelicans. But now when they play the Pelicans, they'll have Rudy Gobert back, who he was only suspended for today's game. He's not with the team in LA. He got suspended, striking Kyle Anderson. So there's that. But that game has a lot to offer. And with this play-in series, I guess it's cool in a sense where there's a team who might be a ninth or tenth, but is actually better than the 7th or the eighth seed team. So, that's why we have that tournament in play. They actually put up a study recently, and all number 9 seeds are currently like 7-1 in the current play-in standing. So, nine seeds sometimes don't have nothing to lose, and they have everything to gain. So it's like it's win or go home. We got to win. Let's make it happen, and let's do this. So there's that. I do believe that tomorrow's games are going to be a little bit more enticing than tonight. I know right now the Miami Heat cut the lead down to 9 against the Hawks, but I'm really focused on that game today in the Western Conference. The Western Conference is really where a lot of teams were tied up, so we're going to see what happens tomorrow. Pelicans, Thunder. You guys stay tuned. Want to say thank you for joining again, and hope you have a good one. Splash Bro Sam here with Splash Bro Sports.